Hi, I'm Bianca Vasquez. This is my speech for Communications 101. This is my speech of culture of basketball. And then here's my audience. It's September 21st. And the cameraman. And then here's my note card. Okay. So out of all the sports, basketball has the most impact on American culture. I'm sure many of you have either watched or played basketball, not maybe even or owned a pair of Jordans. Today I'm going to talk to you about the culture of basketball and more specifically about the engagement, fashion, and important figures. So I'm going to start with engagement, and it's very easy to engage with basketball. All you need is literally a basketball, which can cost less than $10. And if you want to shoot some hoops, you of course got to go to a basketball court. Basketball courts are very accessible. You can find them at literally almost all parks. And speaking about like basketball and basketball courts, to play a game is super easy as well. You can go to your most like popular park in your city, for example, Sunset Park. If you go there, you'll find a pickup game in less than 5 minutes. You don't have to like rent a place like an ice rink to play hockey. And talking about games, it's also one of the easiest sports to understand because the whole point of basketball, get the ball into the hoop. It's also super fast. It's like fast paced, so it's super easy to follow along. You don't have to know a thing about basketball, and still have a great time while watching a basketball game. Moving on to my second and most interesting aspect of the culture of basketball is going to be fashion. Basketball wouldn't be the same without the impact fashion has done. Starting with shoes. Shoes have been a statement piece like on and off the basketball court. Michael Jordan has created one of the most influential brand of footwear, and it started off as a shoe on the court, only worn on the basketball court, and moved to become a iconic shoe for pop culture and fashion in general, and is still to this day. Over 6 million pairs of Jordans have been sold across like the whole world, and many other WNBA players and NBA players have created their own shoes with Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, etc., etc. But besides shoes, surprisingly, shorts have also evolved over time during basketball. They started off really short and then moved to super baggy and back to short. In the 1970s, NBA stars like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, they used to wear their shorts like super high up, and then starting in like the 1980s, 1990s, Michael Jordan popularized the baggy, super baggy, like literally right above the ankles. And in today's day and age, most basketball players like roll their shorts to get that look. But okay. Okay, so moving on to my next aspect of culture in basketball. Talking about important figures, I've already named a couple, but starting off with Michael Jordan. Accomplishments he has had off the court include like 5 MVPs, 6 final MVPs, and 6 titles. He's also arguably one of the best players in the world, and actually people who went against Michael Jordan used to refer him as the Black Jesus. Another person, important figure in basketball would be Kobe Bryant. He is a legend in Lakers history. He has 5 NBA championships. His hard work and dedication is very inspiring to many like athletes, even outside of basketball. When he did pass away, the whole world kind of like was affected to show how much like impact he has created on the world. Many like young players wear 24 in honor of him. But last but not least, there's also a bunch of other impactful players in the basketball community. But LeBron James, he is all-time leading scorer and still present player. But all these people are very important. There are many interesting factors of culture in basketball. Today I went over how straightforward it is to engage with basketball, the influence of fashion, and important figures. So leaving here today, I hope you guys all have learned a little more about basketball, so next time you watch a game or put on a pair of Jordans, you have a little history behind it. And when you go to a women's CSN basketball game, you know why I wear number 24.